We welcome you to Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams, and Jay's 16 banners. Many retired numbers, the aura and the mystique. Greet the opponent here tonight.
Ed, all those accolades are great, but we're talking about 2019. This is a new, young Lakers team. Let's see what kind of effort they bring on the floor tonight.
Let's do it here from Staples Center. All right, here we go.
Hey, the shot game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions.
Fred VanVleet to Monroe. Kicks it around the perimeter. From long range, his first effort off the mark. Trying to cash in, count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Inside, he scores.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lakers ball. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach. Game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Beasley. Michael Beasley with the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Number 7.
Curling inside. Runner's good there.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Los Angeles, they have it. Probing the defense. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Toronto with the basketball. Fred VanVleet. And he finishes at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rondo with the basketball. Lead is 2. To Beasley.
Hit.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet. Here comes the screen. And it's rejected.
Sent a message on that one there.
4-3. That won't go.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Not going to have it this time.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Scooped up. Going the other way. To VanVleet. To Danny Green. Down low to Monroe. Scores from the post.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
To Josh Hart. To shoot for Los Angeles. Has a look. A fundamental shot right there.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
Nothing going here on that drive. Beyond the arc for 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Beasley. Tosses. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
For 3, Fred VanVleet locked in on that one.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
To VanVleet. Not that time.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Toronto has the basketball. Danny Green to VanVleet. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Fred VanVleet has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Oh, and a putback.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Rondo into the front court. Up 6. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Stevenson. To James. Oh, Nice find for the basket. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
To James. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Entering the game for Toronto, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Fred VanVleet to Leonard.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Toronto with the basketball.
Come right.
Surveys the floor. Fred VanVleet, the pass taken away by the Lakers.
I got ball.
And the finish at the rim.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Trying to cash in. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Here comes the screen. Lowry to Valanciunas. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Lowry to Leonard. Has a look. The screen sets him up for 2.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Ball. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Leonard. Leonard shot won't go down. It's James controlling the offense. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Sizing up the defense. Leonard to Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Leonard. Short jumper off the mark.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're gonna lower the chances of them making that shot.
Down for McGee. McGee powers it through. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Lowry into the front court. Trailing by 10. Lowry. They'll get it down to Leonard. Offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Kyle Lowry with the rock. Here comes the screen. Lowry to Leonard. To Valanciunas. And the Lakers clear. Looking to take this all the way. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Personal foul. Team foul.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. To Lowry. To Ibaka. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it. It's on us.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 7.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Caldwell Pope. The drive, right to the basket. Inside, he scores.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old, simple, bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Lowry, down low for Leonard. That'll get out off the Raptors. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 55.
Ball. Lets it fly from long range. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Lowry into the front court. 14-point deficit. Lowry to Danny Green. Lowry. Jumper's good.
Look, no one was more disappointed in how the 18 season ended than Kyle Lowry. I'm sure he's been playing those games over and over in his mind like a bad nightmare. I would be shocked if we don't see a bigger edge and a bigger chip on his shoulder, because the reality is they need to start finding some answers in the 6, and quick.
For
Misses the first. Missed the second. 0 for 2. To Danny Green. It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
See, when good shooters catch, they just
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. To Danny Green.
Let's go.
Probing the defense. Leonard. Shot for Leonard. No good. LeBron with it up top. His guys leading by 14. Missed it. Monroe goes to the left side. Here's a chance from long range. Is good.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lowry with it. His guys trail by 13. Lowry to Ibaka. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
James. Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Lowry has the basketball. To Leonard. Oh, he had him there for a second. Takes stock of the floor. Kawhi Leonard. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed, when you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble. Look at all your options. Number one, a hezi. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Leonard to Danny Green. Leonard. Count the basket.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
LeBron into the front court. His team on top by 8. Ball looking for his man. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 23.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Ibaka.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Probing the defense. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To James. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Tough make through traffic.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
From long range. Oh, he hits the 3.
I gotta be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
That pass taken away by Toronto.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Raptors are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Deep left corner. Danny Green to Ibaka. No good and no foul. James. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
To Leonard. Lowry. Textbook defense. The follow won't go either. Blocked away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Ball. Good. Off a spin.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Lowry to Danny Green. Got a piece of it.
He's jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Lonzo with it. His team on top by 13. To James. To Ball. Screen coming. Ball. Kyle Kuzma. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
count that one. 4-point play. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Lowry to Danny Green. 4-3. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And draws the foul.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys down big. Green with a shot, no good.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. You gotta make those.
Team foul number 1. Kyle Lowry shooting 2.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Los Angeles has the basketball to James. From the painted area, won't go down. Lowry into the front court. Down a bundle. Lowry to Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
To James. Gets it in the left corner. Ball.
I'm hillside.
Great pass to set it up. Lonzo Ball cleared by Ibaka.
Here we go.
Danny Green to Lowry. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Lowry knocks it down from mid-range.
Lowry's been an all-star 4 straight years, but I got a real question. Who is Kyle Lowry? Right now, it seems like a serviceable guard. In order for Kyle Lowry to be the guy that Kyle Lowry knows he can be, it's time to take that game to another level, my man.
For 3, Raptors have the rebound. Lowry into the front court. His guys down 11. Lowry, and he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when
Substitutions, Toronto. Into the game for the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 7.
Fires the 3. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers.
I got you.
Trying to cash in and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet. Oh, he got a piece of it.
And it's not just about blocking shots. It's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip.
I got him. My ball. Come on, you're right.
Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Oh, had him going there for a second. Baseline drive. Shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look.
Cutter, coming through.
To Josh Hart.
I'm here.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Toronto has the basketball. Surveys the floor. Fred VanVleet to Danny Green.
Got to get through this screen. Get through it. Get through it. Hey, good pass.
Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Hart. Nothing going here on that drive. Rondo. Rondo's shot won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Inside, he scores.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so hard to guard a bad shooter. Their form throws your pace off on how you defend it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
That's going to be out of bounds. Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. The follow won't go either.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Knocked loose. And finishes strong.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. That's rebounded by Toronto. Toronto with the basketball. To Monroe. Fred VanVleet. He was hacked. They let it go. Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Fred VanVleet. To Danny Green. Nice pass to get things going.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
To Beasley. Runners good there.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Fred VanVleet. Has a look. Shot by Anunoby, no good. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys hold a commanding lead. Ball's controlled by the Raptors.
To number 55, Greg Monroe.
Here's Rondo with it. His guys holding the big lead.
I got ball. I got ball.
To Beasley. Hart.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
It's good. And one.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw up and good, and the lead's back down to 13. Rondo with the basketball. The advantage is 13 points. Working it outside. Scores from the post.
You know, everyone gets lucky from time to time. You played the probability game perfectly on that possession.
The shot by Lowry misses.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry, so it stays with the LA Lakers. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 0, C.J. Miles.
That pass taken away by Toronto. Lowry with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter.
1 minute left in the third quarter.
Lowry to Van Vliet. Lowry. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed, when you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble. Look at all your options. Number 1, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Rondo. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the Lakers able to grab the rebound. 3 quarters complete. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter.
We know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions, Toronto. Entering the game for the Lakers.
Ball with it up top. Lead is 12. To Ball. Screen coming. Ball. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Right to Powell. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Off the mark on his free throw. Ball into the front court. Up a dozen. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Right with it. 14-point deficit. From long range. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
And scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Has a chance. Gets a shot up off the mark.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Nothing going here on that drive. Ball.
I'm here.
4-3. And he hits.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
Right. Ball with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dunk.
Driving right to the basket. Down the lane to lay it in.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lonzo Ball with the rock.
Here we go.
To Beasley. Sizing up the defense. Able to convert inside.
Yeah, if I'm the teammate of that guy that just got scored on, I'm telling him on my way back down the floor, look, I appreciate you being there, but I need you to really be there. I need you to be more engaged and give more effort on the defensive end. That's the only way we're going to win this game.
Howell to right. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Right with it. Down a bundle to Ibaka. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Serge Ibaka has such a good jump shot for somebody 6'10", but every time I hear his name, I just can't help but think about what would have been in OKC.
To Stevenson. Ball. Here comes the screen. To Beasley. Michael Beasley with the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Right with it. He'll run the offense. Ibaka over to the right side. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty.
Right to Powell. Just off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Ball. Beyond the arc for 3. And a putback slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
To right. Powell. For three. He missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Fires the three, and it's good.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
Toronto has the basketball. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Count the basket inside.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Tough shot. He hits.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Gets off the three. At the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory. They continue their unbeaten run. Red hot to start the season. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
And it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Raptors just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up.